some of the queries which are usually coming up in the advanced asana training program are covered here. Okay, for the major advanced asana which we are going to be covering, you can go through the brief. The main part of the program I'm going to be discussing here, that is preparatory poses. Preparatory poses are very, very, very important. And for one pose, like for example, headstand, Shirsasana. Okay, we will be doing multiple preparatory poses, and for all variations. Like if you are a beginner, it's a different variation will be given. If you're a intermediate person, it will be a different variation given. If you can do headstand already, then it will be a different variation given to you, because I don't want you to feel, oh God, I can do this pose. Those who are not doing, you will just do the headstand for the sake of doing when others are doing the headstand. So different variation will be given for you. So everybody is taken care of in this program. So it's not about only headstand. When it comes to every pose, we have multiple variations of preparatory poses in that for that pose. Okay, so that is what it's all about. So if it is coming to a twisting pose, how you activate your sides, how you work on your sides. So that is the major thing. And the Bhandas are the major aspect which we are going to cover in a different way. Bhandas, for those who don't know, it is like core. Okay, so it's not just we are going to be using Bhandas. We are going to be twisting little bit the pose in such a way that Bhandas automatically come into use. That is what is the best part of this course. Okay, small variation in the pose will change the complete muscle activation in your program. Other work we are going to be doing is activation of your muscles. Okay, the entire body. Now when you are sitting normally, why you sit very casually and very nicely without any pressure? The same way you should be doing the asanas. And why we are not able to do that? That is because we have practiced sitting so much and our entire body muscles are used to sitting, and when it comes to asana we have not practiced so much, so and all the muscles are not active. So you have to practice the basic preparatory practices we have given. Forget about the final asana. Final asana will come if you have practiced the basic steps properly and activate all your muscles for the pose. So that is the most important aspect. Like for example, if there is a staircase with 10 steps, what you have to do? You have to just go step by step. Then you go to the 10th step. If I try to jump from the step level 0 to step 10, it's not possible. If I am somewhere at step 3, still it is not possible to jump to the step 10. If I am somewhere at step 5, still it is not possible. So you have to go step by step. Some people are gifted, like they will be already at step 8, step 9. They can jump to the step 10, but step 1, step 2, step 3 is difficult for them when I give them. That is what is the main part of this course, because if you have reached one level, you will learn how to do it before reaching the level. If you are a complete fresher, you will learn every bit of the step. So everybody is covered. We are also covering anatomy part in the entire course. So those who know body anatomy, yoga anatomy actually. So those who know that, it's okay. Those who don't know, they will get to know that also. So without knowing the anatomy, just attempting the pose is not of any use. You are just going to harm your body. So here, by knowing the anatomy, how you can go ahead, that is the main part which we're going to again cover in the course. And when it is coming to the injuries, how we attract injuries into ourselves. So that is the major part to know. Getting injury is okay. Everybody gets injured when you are practicing something somehow, when you are doing any kind of exercise or practicing asana or anything. It may come with no knowledge, but with awareness you can build oh, this is how the injury is coming into me. So you can stop the injury before it comes to you. So you can just work on it before it aggravates. That is again where we are going to be covering in the course nicely. So one more point comes into the in the query is people say, I'm not able to practice in my house. I can just attend the course. So how is it? So this is not a regular class where you just come and go. Okay, this is a course. So we are trying to achieve a lot of things in the short period of time with full awareness and with full basic things putting in place, very strong foundation we are going to build in a short period of time. And now we will be also giving you, for those who cannot take time out in the balance 5 days of the week, how to practice. Okay, those tips are also given. How to regulate your practice, how to improvise your self practice, how to practice throughout the day as you're standing, sitting, lying down, as you're talking to somebody, as you're working, which will also build your awareness, which is the most important part of yoga, the awareness. Okay, so that we are going to be giving you very easy tips without changing clothes, without getting into the yoga mat. How can you practice? These are the things which are going to be covered majorly in the this. So you don't have to bother ki, oh God, how will I practice? I don't have time on other 5 days. You have time all the time. You have the time. Okay. Also, some people say, oh, I've got this wrist injury, or I got this shoulder injury, cervical injury or shoulder injury. Oh, I've got this one, so I'll just come to your program later in the after rectifying this. Don't worry, those things are also covered. I will be giving all instructions to everybody. Like, there will be common instructions, and also there will be instructions for those people who have got some issues. Immediate remedies also will be given. Sometimes the immediate remedies work instantly. Sometimes you have to work on them for some time, which I will be giving. Like, you keep doing this, you keep doing this. So everything is covered. So you don't have to bother about your injuries. It will be 1+1. Like, you come for the course for some achieving some asanas, but you're also working on therapy. So therapy angle is covered. All right. So when your body anatomy, when we spoke about, so there are a lot of muscles in the body which are secretly and very intelligently not working. Okay, we're going to catch those muscles and we're going to make them work. That is how this you end up getting the asanas in a short period of time. We are not forcing ourselves to get the asana in the short period of time. We are activating those muscles who are underworking or cheating on us by not working, and we are catching those muscles who are overcompensating because some muscles are not working. So we will be getting a balance in between these two. That is how, once you get that balance, your body will be working nicely 360 degrees. All the muscles will be working together. So you will know when, in the course, you will know, oh, I have tapped a new muscle. Oh, this muscle is overworking. Oh, this muscle is not been working for a long period of time. So those things, and how to keep them active throughout the day, those things also given tips, so that you can keep them active throughout, and then those muscles are working. That is what we are going to be covering in this advanced asana. Okay. Also, we are going to be covering the mind aspects and emotional aspects for the asana in this course, not just physical. We are going to be working mind also, at mental level also. Okay, because most of the asanas, we have majorly one emotion comes out, that is fear. Okay, and second emotion majorly comes out, that is ego. Either the ego is at high level, that, oh, others are not able to do this asana and I am able to do this asana. Okay, that is one. And the other side of the ego is low esteem, low ego. Ki, oh God, those people are doing it so nicely and I am not. So how to handle those emotions, how to identify those emotions, how to understand those emotions, and how to work on those emotions, those things are covered. That is also one of the main thing which takes you in a very, very short time to achieving some asanas. Okay, and fear, how to work on the fear. So how the moment you start working on the fear part, which is covered in the course. So when you work on that fear, then you come out of the fear. Once you come out of the fear, it's very easy. It's like you are in the dark and somebody you're completely fearful and somebody switched on the light, and that's it, the fear is gone. So that's what we are going to be doing. We are going to be switching on that switch. Okay, connecting that, and light is on, that's it. And after working on these emotions, there are many people who have called me back and said, like, these I'll be giving small tips how to apply these things in your daily life as well, not just for the asanas. Okay, so some people who have intelligently and with awareness they've applied, they've come back and said, like, it has helped them a lot in their daily life also. So your just not asana practice will improve on the mat, your daily life will also be at peace. That's what we're going to be giving you additional. We are Indians, you see, we want everything free. Okay, this is something free you will get in the course. So this course is designed for 2 hours. Okay, so in the 2 hours, what we are going to be doing is not full 2 hours. We're going to be practice. Not like that. Okay, theory and practice. So I tell people, like, as this is online course, I tell people, like, you can highlight others. I'll be telling if you want to. So you can highlight. I'll be highlighting somebody, or you can watch others and practice as a rest. And sometimes I give deliberately rest when you're doing some kind of, like, hectic. If you've spent some 2-3 minutes doing hectic poses, then I give rest deliberately and cover the anatomy part there. So there is, even though there is a break, the break is filled with knowledge. It's not that, like, you just rest and then come back. So when you're resting, your mind is working, you're grasping a lot of things. Nobody is going to give you any counts. You have to hold this for 10 counts, you have to hold it for 20 counts. No. If you're tired, you just come, watch others and go back. I'm not going to be asking what are you doing, you're not doing the asana. No. Nobody is going to force unless you show the interest, of course. So you take rest and come back. Take rest. You decide for your own when to take rest, and you decide for your own. Only thing is you have to be in the frame, not going out of the frame. That's very important. Okay, so that I know that you are in the class. All right. Recordings will be given to those who are going to genuinely miss the class. Okay. Why I am not so much for recording? Because it's not about recording. Then you can watch the YouTube. Everything is available on YouTube. Okay, it is not about the recording given, but it is about the corrections which I do instantly there. That is what is important in the course. Okay, so that is the reason recording is not given to everybody, but it is given to those who really want. If you are missing the class, even if somebody tells, like, I want the recording, it is given. But my belief is by watching the recording you cannot do everything correct. Okay, so when somebody is watching you, a teacher is watching you, then the teacher has the eyes to correct you in a better way. So when we are doing on our own, watching the video, it's a different thing. Like, it goes to me as well as a teacher. So I shoot myself. When I go to some senior teacher, so I get corrections. When I shoot myself, I watch myself, I know that I'm doing it wrong. So then, like, how much ever time, like, instant correction is done in front of teacher. So that is the interaction which gives that instant asana coming into the program. Okay, there are a lot of people who say, like, when you are giving the corrections, my asana is happening, and when I do it on my own, it is not happening. Why? This is the issue. When I'm giving you, I know that 1 degree, the palm place, that palm placement goes there, like, little bit of elbow placement, etc. I give that small degree personalized touch. That actually makes a lot of difference when in the class and when you're practicing on your own. So you have to build that muscle memory automatically, which comes into your practice, and when you're practicing on your own also it comes. That's it. All right, we're going to be covering muscle activation, okay, muscle stretching, muscle strengthening, and also muscle flexing. So all these things put together, you finish your asana in a nice way. Okay, and we are going to be also having strong foundation for all the asanas, which will give you such a input into your practice that not the asanas which are in the syllabus of the advanced asana, but you will also get some of major asanas which are not in the syllabus when you just watch a YouTube, or when you go to somebody else's class, or when you come to my own class in a different scenario. So you will get those asanas fatafat, because your body is prepared, your mind is prepared, and you don't even know it. It's like that. Your muscles are ready to perform those asanas. So it's like that. Okay, so you will get more in the class, more than what we are going to be covering in class. Okay, so still, if you have any queries, you can always contact me personally. Comment here, or WhatsApp number, everything is given to you. So if you watch this video, that means you've got my WhatsApp number as well. Okay, all right, so looking forward for advanced asana training program, your registrations.